Some might say that I'm a loner, but I just call it being free. I am my heart's only owner, or at least I used to be. 'Cause now a wildfire is raging deep inside, and my heartstrings.
Hey everyone, I'm Calvin with Southern Country Living.
And I'm Marie, and I hope everyone is having a fantastic day today. Calvin is making, I know it's going to be delicious. It's called Southern Swiss steak, and I can't wait until we get into this tonight for supper.
I think it's going to be very delicious. It's made with cube steak, and we love cube steak. We usually always buy it over at the local Piggly Wiggly store because they tend to cube theirs a little better, and they make it good and tender, don't they, Marie?
Yeah. He's making this recipe, and right before he made this one, I made an easy pineapple dessert that we're going to have after he finishes this meal. And man, does it smell good already. The onions and it's just got a great smell right now. I'm ready to eat.
Hope it turns out real good. First thing we're going to do, I've already did a lot of the prep work, and I've got some oil heating up right now, and it's getting pretty close to ready. So I've got some flour in this bowl, and I'm going to mix in with it some salt and some pepper and some garlic salt. And I'm just going to stir all this together. Now we've got 6 pieces of cube steak, but I don't think this pan's going to hold all 6, so I'll just put in there what it'll hold, and we'll cook that many pieces today. How's that sound, Marie?
It sounds good. I found this recipe, and I thought that it would be a great recipe for Calvin, and I think it'll be a great one for dinner tonight.
I'm looking forward to it. Okay, and so next step is just take your cube steak and just dredge it in the flour mixture, and I'm not going to get on there too heavy, and then just put it right into your pan. And so, okay, the oil's not quite ready yet, so I'll go just a little slower. Turn that up. We'll go ahead and get in there. And if you drop that on you and get a little flour on you, that'll be okay.
He needs to be wearing one of my aprons.
I need an apron, don't I, Marie?
Yeah. If y'all hadn't bought one, we got some in our store.
Okay, that's going to be our blooper for today, Marie.
Oh, everybody's got to have some bloopers.
I should have been doing this with my hands instead of a fork.
Well, just do it how you do it.
Okay. I was just trying not to get too much of the cube steak on my hands, so I didn't have to worry about washing them, but just a little bit.
You want me to peel those potatoes?
For the side dish to go with it, you can either peel some potatoes or we can have instant potatoes.
Well,
Why don't we just have instant potatoes today and make it fast and easy?
okay. I do like fast and easy sometimes, but sometimes I like the regular thing.
Okay, right.
And I'm not that fond of instant potatoes, but okay, well, I'll go with it.
Now on this meal you can serve it with potatoes or noodles. You could even serve it with rice, just whatever you want. And so Marie said she thought she would like it better with potatoes. So for today we are going to have potatoes, but I think we'll go with the instant potatoes.
All right. It'd be better with the regular, but we'll go with the instant.
Okay.
Because sometimes fast and easy is the best way, ain't it?
Yeah. Okay, Marie, as you cook cube steak, does it shrink up a little bit or does it get bigger?
Well,
I think it shrinks just a hair, don't it?
It's been a while since I've actually cooked cube steak, but it probably might shrink just a tad.
Okay. I think I can get all 6 pieces in here. I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze them in.
I know if you cook hamburgers, they shrink.
Oops. That's 2 times, Marie.
Yeah. I think you should leave that in too.
Leave it in the video. I will.
All good cooks have bloopers.
Okay, let me get this in here. Okay, I was able to get all 6 of those slices of cube steak into the pan. And look here, it's all over our cooker too. Okay, we want to cook these for 3 minutes on each side. And so I'll get the timer started, clean up this little bit of a mess here right quick, and I'll be back with you.
Just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
Okay, everyone, the timer's going off. It's been 3 minutes on this side. I did get my little mess cleaned up here. Hope y'all enjoyed that blooper. That one's on me. I'm gonna go ahead and turn them over. And after I turn them over, we're gonna let them cook for 3 minutes on this side. Okay. So let me set my timer. Okay, we'll cook them 3 minutes on this side, and then we'll come back and do the next step.
Boy, it's smelling good, Calvin.
Yeah, it does smell good, Marie. I just hope that they turn out to be nice and tender when we get through.
Yeah, I hope so too. Wonder if you can make this a crock pot meal, because that's how I always like to cook my meats, because it makes them extremely tender.
You can cook this in a crock pot. I do remember reading that on the recipe. They actually recommend cooking it in your oven and let it cook for about an hour and a half in the oven. But I'm not going to cook it quite that long. And for the video, I'm going to cook it here on the countertop burner. I think that'll work better for us for the video.
Okay. I love being in here in the kitchen with Calvin while he's cooking, but I'm getting a little bit tired sitting here. This bar stool's a little hard, so I'm going to go back in here and just smell that great food.
It is smelling great, isn't it?
It is.
Okay, Marie. It'll be a while before it's done,
Okay.
but I'll get you back in here when it's done. Okay, my time's up. I'm going to go ahead and turn the timer off. And I'll go ahead, I'm going to remove these from the pan and just put them in a plate for a few minutes. Okay, next step, I'm going to go ahead and add this is 1 whole onion, 1 stalk of celery, and 1 green bell pepper that's been diced up. Go ahead and add this to a skillet. And then this is sliced mushrooms, and I forget how many the recipe calls for. I think it calls for about 6 or 8 ounces, and this is about probably 5 ounces. But we'll go ahead and add this to it. Okay, and so we're going to turn the heat down just a little bit to medium, and we're going to let these sit here and saute for about 6 minutes until they're good and soft. And I'll just go ahead and let these saute, and I'll turn the camera off, and I'll come back with you in about 6 minutes. Okay, I'm back, everyone. This has been sauteing for 6 minutes, and you talk about smelling good. This smells good right now. Okay, next step, I'm going to add some minced garlic to it. And then I'm going to add some tomato paste to it. And okay, and I'm going to stir this up and saute it for about 1 minute. And every time I add something to it, it just smells that much better. That's one of what I consider to be the best things about cooking, is getting to enjoy the smell of it while you're preparing it. And then once it's done, you get to sit down and eat it and enjoy it. Okay, that's looking good there. Okay, next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add 1 can of diced tomatoes, and I'm going to go ahead and put the juice and all in there. And then I'm going to add, it calls for 2 cups of beef broth, and I'm just going to put 1 can. That's almost 2 cups, so it should be enough. Okay, and then this is just this is 1 teaspoon of sugar and just a pinch of celery seed, and I'm going to add that to it. And then I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. I'm not going to measure it, I'm just going to add some to it. Okay, let me get this all stirred together. Okay, I've got that all stirred together. Now I'm going to add the beef steaks back to it. And the recipe says to make sure that they're covered by the liquid. So I'm going to push them down in there a little bit. Okay, they're covered good. I'm going to take the lid and I'm going to cover the pan, let it come up to a simmer, and I'm going to let them sit here and simmer on a low heat for about 1 hour. And that's going to make those steaks real good and tender. And so this take a little while this is doing it. I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of the kitchen cleaned up here, and we'll go ahead and get started on the sides and have them ready when this gets finished. So I'll be back with you in 1 hour. Okay everyone, I'm back. This has been simmering for 1 hour. Get my timer turned off here. Hopefully it will be good and tender. And it's definitely good and hot. These electric countertop burners, they really get hot. It takes a long time to cool down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take the Swiss steaks out and put them in a plate. And hopefully we won't have any more bloopers like we had a while ago. Those really look good. Okay, I think that's all of them. Let that sit there for a few minutes. Okay, next I've got some, this is 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and 2 tablespoons of water. And I've got it mixed together into a little mixture. I'm going to pour this in, stir it in. This will help thicken up the gravy that's left. Wow, Marie, this looks like some good gravy over here.
Yeah, it looks really good from this part. Or maybe I should say over here.
Okay, and this should thicken up here in just about a minute, and it's going to be thick enough to serve. Okay, I'm going to turn that off. Well, that's good, Marie. You're just about ready to come over here and finish the desserts, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go ahead and make our plates up and get them ready to serve, and then let you do the dessert afterwards, okay?
Okay.
To go with it. Okay, I got that moved over out of the way now. Let me get some these potatoes up here ready to serve. Okay, I'm going to put some potatoes on first. Then I'm going to put a piece of the steak on. And now I'm going to cover it up with some of this good gravy. Oh, that looks great, Marie. And for one of the sides, we're going to have some peas and carrots. also sliced us up some tomatoes to go with it. So that'll be my plate there, Marie. The big plate. And let me make you a plate now.
I want a little piece of steak.
Okay. You want a lot of potatoes or just a few?
That's enough.
Okay. And then this looks like the smallest piece here, so I'll give this to Marie. Put her some good gravy on here. Get her some peas and carrots. Actually, I should have it over here where we can see it on camera. Hopefully the camera's picking this up down here. Marie loves these green English peas. It's one of her favorites. Okay. So there's Marie's plate. Hopefully that focused. I'm going to set this to the side for a few minutes. We're also having sweet tea. And Marie is going to come over and she's going to get our desserts ready to go with it.
I made these desserts on the video right before Calvin did his, and so we did it so that we could have it with his video. So okay, so put a cherry on top. And I think this pineapple, easy pineapple dessert will be really good, don't you, Calvin?
I think they're going to be wonderful.
Okay. There were just 3 ingredients.
Okay, we've got our plates ready, and these desserts really look good that Marie made. This is an easy pineapple dessert, and I can't wait to try it. It looks wonderful, Marie.
And I just did a video on this.
Yeah, we'll post that video. That'll be a separate video. We'll post it maybe in the next day or 2. So Marie, let's do a taste test.
Okay.
The gravy on it was real good. And the meat was tender enough just then. I cut the meat without having to use a knife, so it's fork tender.
Yes, it's very delicious, and this gravy mixture is delicious.
Okay.
Calvin, I really like this recipe that you fixed tonight.
Yeah, that's real good. I can't wait to go over there and sit down and eat it and enjoy all of it. But I want to do a taste test on your dessert also.
Okay.
Do you mind if I do it now?
No.
It's okay to have dessert before you eat. Because it's got good and cold now.
Let me give it a little try.
Marie, how about I just eat dessert and skip lunch?
Yes, it is really good.
That is good.
This would make a real holiday recipe too. Fast and easy, good for children.
Yes, this is very delicious. Okay, I hope everyone enjoyed watching us make this recipe. It's very delicious, and the way we made it, there's 6 pieces of the Swiss steak. So we could have this 3 times if we wanted to. It could serve 6 people.
Yes, and we will probably put it in our freezer.
Yeah, that'd be the most likely thing.
Yeah.
That way we can pull it out when we want to, and we can save some of the gravy to go with it. So hope you enjoyed the video. Y'all have a great day, and we will see you on our next video.
And like Calvin said, y'all have a great day, and y'all do what you love and love what you do, and bye.
Eyes on the road, don't lose control. I'm speeding fast. chase my soul. I'm driving to get away, running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go. I'm fighting another day. The neon lights in the fast lane light, riding high, reaching for the sky. I had it all but lost and fell back down again. Spent my time playing the game where every single day was a losing